What is up, guys? We are back with some more skate footage or skate gameplay. Um, a little bit random, like I talked about in the last skate gameplay. I was kind of aware that this was going to be coming out. I just didn't expect it to be coming out so quickly. So right now it's kind of in like an early access kind of deal. So I wanted to kind of hop in on that, check it out, see what it get back into the swing of things because I talked about it in like my Tony Hawk gameplays that I've been really wanting to get like a skate game for like modern day consoles. I definitely would still like Tony Hawk Underground, but that's that might be in the works, it might be not. I'm just not holding my breath too much on that one. But it is what it is. I got Tony Hawk 4 remastered for 2025, so I can't ask for more than that. And we have a new skate game, so I can't even ask for more than that either. So we're just a happy camper today.
All right, spots and how to own them. A spot is any place you see with the potential for a sick trick to go down. Once you get a feel for skating, you'll start seeing them everywhere.
And yeah, guys, so I did put out the first skate gameplay, kind of the first day, in case I tend to put this out later. Just because it is like a brand new game, and I definitely since I am on the creative side and wanting to start make sure that my videos start landing in the right places. I definitely want to kind of make a little something make something for everybody. At least in terms of just because I play so many different games and I'm tackling so many different styles of like games and stuff and such. Oh, ah, yo, hell yeah. I think that's kind of why I've always liked Skate 2 is that um, you feel like you could be more like you can vary your tricks a little more compared to like Tony Hawk, where it is like a lot of like directional like tricks and stuff like that. Whereas you can just get kind of really silly with Skate. Because I didn't do too much exploring when I'd be playing Skate 3. It would usually just like I would just post up at a specific park or a specific part of the map and just like shred that for a little bit. Like I'm spacing on the name, but in like Skate 3 there's like this kind of reddish, orangish kind of like bowl park. And I would spend like hours in there just doing different variations of flips and grinds and manuals. Hell yeah.
FYI, I've been equipped with an AR program to get... Whoa! That's cooler than I expected. Nice. Okay, now that we found the spot, we've got to own it. The best way to own a spot is to get high scores or do the craziest tricks and trick sequences. Let's give it a shot. Owning a spot takes a few tries sometimes. Let's set a session. How about starting simple? Remember your ollies? Nice work. Do a trick, land 4 wheels on the ground. Sometimes you need to spin to win. Spinning midair is a great way to juice up your score, but let's practice on solid ground first. Functional kick turn. Now, hit that session marker to get realigned and launch some airs. Now, try to spin in the air. All right, looks like you've got it figured out. Let's put it all together and crush this On the Spot challenge. This spot is a Hedgemont staple. There's a gap in the hedges up there. Head up the stairs and put a little bustle in that hedgerow. You know, the local skate crew in Hedgemont would probably be stoked to see what you have for this spot. They're called the Dacks, and they love the hedge.
How you get up there? Bro, how do you even get up there? Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm just... We're thinking smart. We're not thinking hard over here. You guys know the vibes.
Let's show those Dacks there's a new... Remember, Crush On the Spot challenges are all about... Congratulations! That spot is verified, owned. The locals will definitely dig the footage. Those Dacks love a huge drop. I'll always say... Your efforts in the line and On the Spot challenges have increased your reputation in the neighborhood. Head back to Extrovert to claim a complimentary Dax prize package. So to recap, your rep in each neighborhood is an important part of the RIP initiative. The more things you do in each neighborhood, the better your reputation with the locals. The SVCC will reward you if your reputation climbs enough. It's their way of saying, thanks for amping the local skate scene. See what I mean? Your rep in Hedgemont means the SVCC has unlocked some new challenges. Speaking of tours, if you're interested in learning more about how to see San Van like a local, I've marked your map with a new Skater Eyes tour. It's led by local ripper and city councilor, Izzy. She's super rad. Remember, complete rip activities and use those rip...
We still rusty a little bit, but we're getting the hang of it. We're getting back into the groove. I never was like one of those like, because I've been seeing like reels and shorts of people like doing insane things with like a lot of the game physics of like Skate 3. I'm definitely not at that level. I'm definitely just like a cruiser at most. Because like I was never like proficient on a skateboard. I've talked about it in my Tony Hawk gameplays where I was definitely like a cruiser. Like if I had a longboard, that's kind of all I would do. But I would usually just like use my skateboard just to
Hedgemont
cruise
fun fact.
around.
The DAC's beloved
Cruise
tri-pilots
around,
are
not get
also
into
beloved
trouble
by
or
the
anything.
city's nerdy civil engineers. They marvel at the development's multi-level, self-contained living and playing areas, all contained above ground level with the city's famous gateways snaking through it. One DAC that lived in the area was nicknamed Blob's DAC. He never left the rarefied canopy of the world above San Van.
Like I think one time I was almost successful at a kickflip and then I ended up almost giving myself a concussion because I landed directly on my head. And that was kind of the extent of my skating, really. I kind of just cruised and then I I didn't have access to a camera, but I kind of had a handheld, I guess would be kind of like a
Attention
little
pedestrians, or
thingamabob.
safe pedestrians.
And like I would try to make like skate clips, but it'd be like 2005, 2006 when I had this thing, when I had this like little like handheld camera. Um, and like YouTube wasn't a thing, so you didn't really have anywhere to like put your videos except maybe on like MySpace. And some people knew how to do that. I've never been able to put on like videos that I made myself on MySpace when I was on there. Oh man, RIP MySpace.
Hey there, and welcome to the Hedgemont Skater Eyes Tour. My name's Izzy. I'm on the SVCC, and I'm a proud member of the local skate crew around here, the DAX. Follow V's AR thingy, and we can kick this off proper.
Alright, I think we'll go ahead and tackle this mission and then we'll call it quits. I just wanted to do a couple of like skate videos just because I'm excited that it's available now. And also, I really like what people do with like skateboarding game for like YouTube shorts and such. So definitely expect those if I haven't already made some from like the first skate gameplay. And of course, guys, we are still chipping away at GTA. Be sure to stay tuned for that and the shorts from those gameplays. And we are going to be starting Spooky Games Month here soon. The lineup for October and Spooky Games Month is going to be, and I've talked about this, but just as a quick reminder, I am going to be doing Until Dawn, Dead Space, Dying Light 2, and the
You might be wondering,
Resident
what
Evil
does
8.
skater eyes mean?
I don't know why I
Don't
was
worry,
spacing
it
on that
doesn't
for a
involve
second.
implants or laser surgery.
But yeah, so that's overall
it
the
just
game
means
plan.
to see the world a bit different, like a skater. Seeing the world like a skater will help you see a world of opportunities for shredding and fun.
Oh. How am I supposed to get up there, bro? I take the stairs. See, I'm smart. Sometimes I know things. Alright. So we'll go do this tour, and then we will call it quits.
Speaking of spots the Dax like, the SVCC's worked with each crew to show off their faves in each hood. We call them crew challenges. You'll find more around the city that reflect the flavor of each local crew. Pick a couple and try towers that catch your attention and give them a go.
The Dax don't get woozy when it's wavy. Do you? Hit it! Wavy grinds are the best.
What did you think? Pretty sweet, right? Dry Towers is full of hot spots. Let's hit up the next one. Score some...
This is a quick cardio line. Up and over and down, then solid pushes to an A-frame ender. Giddy up. Nice. You're not even out of breath.
What did you think? Pretty sweet, right? Dry Towers is full of hot spots. Let's hit up the next one. Score some more rip chips. Alright, the next part of this tour is a bit more freeform. Let's get after it. Challenges are one thing, but let's see how well adapted your skater eyes are without the extra help. We've put up a score for you to beat. Because, well, that's what we do. Hit it.
I know you've got this, but if you Skatepedia is a database of skate knowledge. Let's take a look. If you ever want to know what something is, how it works, or how to do it, Skatepedia's got you. It's pretty handy, eh? Let's continue.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I know that there was like an aspect of skate where
Wow, you're pretty flipping good. Maximize your score by spinning or airing gaps while flipping your board.
but I remember that there was like an aspect of Skate 3 where like you could film your own skate clips like in the game. I'm not sure if there was like a photo mode. I think there might have been. It was kind of ahead of its time, at least in terms of like creating content and stuff like that. Although I don't think that you could share to like PS or really to Xbox or to like YouTube or anything like that because I was what? All right.
Looking good. You're showing an eye for obstacles that are shreddable. Now try with some grinds.
Pro tip, up your score by flipping in and out of grinds. Bonus tip, speed control is important.
Oh,
Yes! Okay, you got your flip tricks and grinds on lock. Let's see you put it together in one sequence and give the DAX something to talk about. Absolutely killer! I'm super stoked on the footy V-grab. I bet the crew will be too.
Vocab education tip. Footy is short for video footage.
Okay, we've covered the basics of street-style skating. When you're ready, let's hit Bonsky Park and see where the DAX take their transition skills to the air.
all right, guys. So we are going to go ahead and call it quits. I do want to thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to follow the socials. They'll be in the description in this video. Be sure to check out the skate playlist. They'll be in the description of this video as well. Not too much will be in there, but the playlist will be in there. As always, guys, be sure to rest up, flex up, hydrate, whole nine. Be sure to utilize your time as you see fit, and we will be back either, depending on when this comes out, it'll either be back to GTA tomorrow, or I will see you guys again on this probably the next time. But with that in mind, thank you guys so much for your time. You have a great rest of your day.